Hi, welcome back to my another explainer video. This is Kyle here. This is an additional part for learning active voice and passive voice rule. This video is going to cover past tense group. We know that each tense has 4 groups respectively that are simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Let us begin the rules of simple past tense. This slide shows the rules for framing or changing active voice and passive voice for simple past tense. The first sentence, that means the first rule, shows for a simple positive statement, the second one for negative, third one for making questions. Let us begin applying the rule for changing active voice to passive form of a simple past tense positive statement. Here, as we already know, an active voice statement should have S plus V plus O, that is subject plus verb plus object. So before we make an active voice statement, we should note if the verb is in past tense, because we have to make simple past tense statement that should be in positive. So subject plus verb plus an object. Verb should be in past tense. On the other hand, the rules for changing into passive voice statement. Again, we know the pattern of passive form, that is, object should be at the first place, followed by an auxiliary verb, and then every time we write a main action word, it should be in V3 form. Followed by that, we must add by, by, and then we must complete the statement with the subject of an active voice. So, here is a rule for changing active to passive or passive to active of simple past tense positive statement. The rules after you might have expected me to teach you with an example, but before that I am going to give you this space, a few seconds it can be, for you to write down the rules of active voice and passive voice in your LA notebook quickly. Hope you used a timer space for writing down the rules of active and passive voice. Followed by that, here's an example. I have framed the statement keeping SVO pattern in mind. So, Rima cleaned the floor. Cleaned what? The floor. It's an object. Let's change. Referring to the passive voice pattern, I have begun this sentence with an object, the floor. And then I've used auxiliary verb was because the floor is singular, else we must have used were. The V3 form of clean is cleaned. We must add by, completed the statement with the subject Rima. So the passive form of Rima cleaned the floor is the floor was cleaned by Rima. Let's move to the negative statement of simple past tense. This is a rule for framing an active voice simple past tense negative statement. Remember, we have used do or does as auxiliary verb for framing simple present tense negative sentence. Similarly, did is an auxiliary verb for framing negative statement in past tense. So the rule goes with the pattern SVO, that is, subject, it is a noun group or pronoun group, and then it's going to be negative statement, isn't it? So we must add did plus not, and then main action should be in base form, which means without adding S or ES. For example, walk, talk, speak. After writing main action word, we must complete the statement with an object. Now let's see the rules for framing passive voice. As usual, we must begin the statement with an object of the active voice, and then we must add auxiliary verb no. So that can be was or were according to the number of object. If the object is in singular or plural, and then you must choose was or were. Writing auxiliary verb, we must add not because this is a negative statement. And then we must have main action verb that should be in V3 form. Remember, in active voice, it should be in V1 form, that is in base form, whereas in passive form, as usual, we must write the main verb in V3 form only. After writing the principal verb, that is the main verb, we must use by, and then we must complete the statement with the subject of the active voice. The rule of active voice and passive voice simple past tense negative statement is here. Before we see the example, pause the video and write down the rules of active voice and passive voice simple past tense negative statement now. Hoping that you finished writing the rule in your notebook, let's see the example. I have chosen Aisha as my subject, and then I've used did not because this is a negative statement, and did I've used because it is a past tense. And then I have used verb 1 main action, that is buy, a cycle, object. Let's change the active voice Aisha did not buy a bicycle into passive form. So what's the object? A bicycle. And we know we must use auxiliary verb. So bicycle is singular and we must use was. Was, and then we must add not because it is a negative statement. After choosing the auxiliary verb, let's move to the main verb. What's the main action here? Buy. Yes. So do you know the verb 3 of main verb buy? Of course. If you had told me bought, it is right. And then you must complete the statement with the subject, that is Aisha. So the changed passive statement of active voice Aisha did not buy a bicycle is bicycle was not bought by Aisha. Here is the last rule of simple past tense category, that is for making question or changing question into active voice or passive voice. We should begin this question with an auxiliary verb did. It is also called as a question word. After the question word, we must use subject, and then we must have main verb in base form, that means without adding s or es. And then we can complete the question with an object of our own will. The rule for making passive voice question is we must begin it with an auxiliary verb, yes, but we must use was or were as an auxiliary verb. It is also called as question word here. And then add object. Followed by that we must use main action in V3 form. After V3 form of a verb, we must add by, and then we must add subject to complete our question of passive form. Here is the rules for framing active and passive voice questions. After this, you have to pause the video and then write down these two rules in your notebook. I hope you do that. Now pause the video after this slide. Now pause here and resume the video after writing the rules in your notebook by yourself without referring the video. Let's make our example as I say. Question word did. Subject, I'm going to choose Naraya. Main verb, she's going to pay something. So the action is going to be pay, P-A-Y. The object, I am going to think of using bills, the bills. So according to the pattern auxiliary verb plus subject plus V1 plus object, our question is did Miraya pay the bills? And let's change it into a passive form now. The framed active voice question is did Miraya pay the bills? Let's change the order of the words according to the pattern of passive voice. Question word was a verb because they are the auxiliary verb. Then the object of the active voice is the bills. Main verb should be in V3 form, which is paid, subject Miraya. So let's frame the passive voice question where the auxiliary verb, the bills, object, paid, V3 form, add by, and then the subject of the sentence is Miraya, where the bills paid by Miraya. With that example, we have covered simple past tense, positive, negative and framing questions, active voice and passive voice rules. My next video will cover past continuous tense and its rules. Until then, it's bye from Kyle. Take care. Bye-bye.